Is she live? Oh God, I didn't know that she was. Well, I'll go watch then. That's what I was wondering if anybody else was live. I didn't see anybody. She'll be looking at me already. She's always watching to see what I'm doing, the fucking creeper. It's boring. I'm sure. What's her background, Crystal? What's in her background? That's the question.
What's up, Samantha?
Not too much.
Quiet?
I said not too much. What are you up to? Could you guys not hear me? My volume was way down.
Oh, I had a nap.
Oh, I just restarted my live.
Yeah, I got home and I ate some food and had a nap.
I ended that last live quite abruptly because I had an emergency, and now I just restarted it now.
Are you okay?
I'm okay, yeah.
Those sudden emergencies are the worst.
Well, it wasn't really an emergency, but when somebody needs to talk, that's a priority for me.
Well, that's fair.
And my boy needed his mama.
Aw.
So Jenny's live watching a hockey game, they've just told me. Yeah, he's okay. I think he's scared to become a father, quite honestly.
It is scary. It's a scary thing. All of a sudden, you're responsible for this other human.
Yeah.
That can be terrifying.
Yeah, he's okay. Like I said, I just think he's worried.
And then once baby's here, it'll all change.
All of that stuff. So they've got their first ultrasound in a couple weeks.
It's exciting. I think, and then you worry and worry and worry, and then they're here, and you just do it. You don't really think too much. You just do what you got to do. That's how I felt. I was scared at first.
I had to leave. My son wanted to talk there, and it wasn't. I didn't want to brush him off like in the 5 minutes to try and save the live. So, wasn't you, Wheat Kings? Nice try.
I would have just blamed Wheat Kings. It's your fault. Wheat Kings, your fault. Oh man, I was tired today when I got home. Driving all day makes me tired. Makes me nappy.
Thank you, Wheat Kings. I'll take that as a compliment. I'll take that compliment.
Okay, I just wanted to say that it was Wheat Kings in the attic with a bottle of Gatorade. Let's play Clue.
Green Gatorade. Green. Very important detail, Sammy. Green Gatorade.
Okay, it was Wheat Kings in the attic with the green Gatorade.
I asked Osis why she says that about him, and she says, because he hangs out in his attic with Gatorade. I said, why do you say that about Wheat Kings? Because I really don't know what the joke is. She said, because he hangs out in his attic and drinking Gatorade all the time. Something like that.
I mean, if that's the worst thing he's doing in his life, I'd say he's all right.
Right.
That's all you got to try and
I think they turned it to, well, I wouldn't hang out in my attic. And then I was like, well, fuck, I remember when I was a kid, I used to set up like schools and classrooms and everything in the attic.
They probably don't have an attic.
Well, what I love about what's the best thing about Doses is how much she makes fun of the things that are observable, are obviously observable about people that we can see from them because they are on camera, because they do not hide behind a hentai wannabe fucking tune, right? Like, it's interesting. It's just very interesting to me how much she focuses on the things that she can see to make fun of being someone who hides and doesn't show anybody anything on this app. I just find it a very interesting juxtaposition.
What about the part where she just dropped the entire algorithm, her whole entire life in the last week? So we can't really say we don't know who she is.
But we can't see her. We can't see her. We can't make a comment about where she spends her time in her home because she doesn't show us her home. Wheat Kings shows us his home, right? Like, so she makes all these comments and has quips and makes fun of people who are like allowing people into their lives and showing how they live and stuff. And it's someone who refuses. She's too cowardly. She will not show us the inside of her life. That's the irony in it for me, right? Like,
maybe because it's a humiliating life.
Because she's hiding. She just told us all why.
Well, no,
I mean,
but
you know what? If I was in hiding, I wouldn't be a brazen asshole on the internet. Sorry, it just wouldn't happen.
Also, last year was still 6.5 years left of the sentence. So, just saying.
What do you mean by that, though?
I mean that he's still in jail for 6.5 years. So, if that is who the danger is from, and that is who she is hiding from, it's confusing because he's still in jail for 6.5 years.
Yeah, but you realize he has a whole lot of pull.
Well, why would you stay in the same place? I would have fucking bailed.
I don't know that he does necessarily have a whole lot of pull necessarily. If you look up, I read a bunch of articles about him. I read a bunch of his tomfoolery he engages in, right? And I don't know. I don't know. Just saying, it's a confounding situation when you start to look at the details of things. It really just starts to make you ask questions. That's all. Especially when, I don't know if anybody remembers, but someone tried to say that person was DO'd, right? Remember when she said that person got dangerous offender status? If you get dangerous offender status, you get an indeterminate sentence, which means the judge would not have said you had 6.5 years left of the sentence, because if you're deemed a dangerous offender, you are indefinitely in jail.
Who said that about him?
Doses.
When?
She said it before she sent everybody on the wild goose chase looking for stuff. She said that the event that happened with her was what got him dangerous offender status. And the reason I tracked it is because of, my different levels of education and stuff, and the fact that the way she talked about it didn't make sense because I know what dangerous offender means and what it means for the sentencing. And yeah, it's indeterminate.
But why did he have to submit DNA then?
You know what? I know tons of people who have to submit DNA that are walking the street right now. It's nothing to have to submit DNA anymore. Almost everybody does. That's not a weird thing at all.
Well, I
know tons of people that have had to submit their DNA.
There's got to be a reason. It's not just because you're a criminal.
Well, no, it's because once you get convicted,
me and Ashley didn't have to submit our DNA.
It's because once you get convicted, the rationale behind it for a lot of people getting their DNA is once they get convicted, if they have a couple of charges under their belt, they put your DNA on file so they can catch you for other shit if you're stupid enough to leave your DNA behind. If you've already demonstrated a pattern of behavior.
But there's some grounds for that request for that
pattern of behavior, which he had.
Demand, yeah.
The pattern of behavior, that this was not like the charges. There's a lot of articles on the dude. He's not a good dude. Like, he's done some fucked up shit. He's got a lot of really crazy charges. I'm not surprised he got asked for DNA. At all. In any way, shape, or form. But it doesn't mean he's a dangerous offender. I know a lot of people who have had to submit their DNA.
That used to be, I'm pretty sure that used to be the only people they took DNA from were dangerous offenders.
Nope, it's not. It's not.
I don't always remember them asking for people's DNA in my life.
Well, it's a newer thing they started to do across the board, but the legal system has significantly changed in a lot of ways, especially with like technological advancements, right? You got to remember there was a chunk of time when DNA evidence wasn't even considered evidence, right? Like, so as the technology gets better, right, and as more evidence comes out and more research is done, these things happen, and you get more and more people that are having to submit their DNA. And lots of times it has to do with the fact of a pattern of behavior. And if you're someone who's got a couple of charges, similar charges and stuff, then if they get your DNA on file, it's a lot easier to connect you to any other crimes you might commit. That's why.
I'm learning this right now. I am this minute years old. Hearing about this shit for the first time. Thank you.
Yeah,
blame.
imitating a police officer. I'm surprised he didn't get fucking life.
Imitating a police officer to carjack people.
Oh,
right?
shit.
Like, so big deal, right? Big deal. And then represented himself. And then also has sued police departments. Like the shit the dude has done is unreal.
I have a question. Did the people he carjacked get harmed?
No, but I'm going to wager a bet and say that their sense of safety forever is fucked with, and they will never be sure if a police officer approaches them, if it's a real cop or not again.
That's fair.
Which
I just wondered if they'd been
physically hurt. Not that it didn't indicate physical injury like that, but definitely there'd be a real loss of sense of safety and it would really fuck with that whole, thing with the police. So it's got a lot of implications, that one does.
But again, okay, so this conversation started because you said like, we know who Wheat Kings is, but we don't know who Dosis is. Like I said, like she dropped a lot of information in the last week on everybody, which is more information than I know about Wheat Kings.
No. I don't mean information. I don't. When I said that, I don't mean information. I mean visually observable things.
Yeah.
Right. And we can't observe anything about how she lives in any way, shape, or form, the way she can observe how we live. Those of us who are on camera a lot and share that part of our lives, right? And the people that are on camera a lot and share that part of her life, that she tries to find things to poke at or to make fun of or whatever, which is ironic for somebody who refuses, for whatever reason it may be, right, to put themselves in the position where people could critique or make a comment about their living space, where they spend their time, what it looks like, what they look like, yada, yada, yada. Right? So it's not about the information about her. It's about the observable stuff about her.
Oh, I don't know. I've observed that I wouldn't be an asshole on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
If I was scared.
Wrong. But whatever.
I have to go get a new EPO here pretty quick. Like for someone else. Like some men will listen to that piece of paper. But because he would have lost his job if he had a criminal record.
Who?
My abuser, the one I had an emergency protection order against, he's resurfaced.
Oh.
All the time. Last year he emailed me and it was like the creepiest fucking email. I just didn't respond to it. And then this year he added my son on Facebook and started messaging him.
Did your son accept the friend request?
I don't know. I know he messaged him. Like I know that guy messaged him. I think my son forgets what that guy did. Because it was 5 years ago.
Well, you know what? Abusers are very good at pulling the wool over people's eyes.
Yeah. Well, and Chase is like, Mom, he added me. I was like, delete him. Like, don't talk to him. And he was like, oh, he wasn't so bad. I said, he hit you with a fucking chair. What? And then he was like, oh, yeah. Like, they forget about that shit. My son is, I don't know if he represses the memories or stuff, or with his mental illness, he doesn't remember that stuff. But it's just reality. So if he doesn't fuck off, I gotta go back to court again. Super thrilled about it. Great. Just stoked.
Are you going to court tomorrow in Elgin County?
Probably not. I don't think my house arrest would permit me on my attendance.
Why would you not be allowed to go? On Zoom.
Well, I could go
Everybody
online.
will Zoom in.
I could zoom in, I'm sure, if I really cared enough. But I don't. I don't care enough. I could just think of like other things I'd rather do. But to each their own. Whoever's into it, do it.
Sleep?
Yeah. Sleep, I don't know. Anything else? Do a everything shower. I'd rather do that.
What is an everything shower?
Where you shave your hoo-ha, your legs, you do the hair mask, you wash your hair, everything gets taken care of in an everything shower.
No, that's called an everyday shower.
I don't wash my hair every day. I don't hair mask every day. I sure as fuck don't shave my vagina every day.
Wow.
I know. It's the wild, wild west over here.
I do. I get clean the same every time I get in the shower. I've tried to like lessen my shower time, but I just can't get it under 20 minutes.
Is water included in your building?
Yes.
Oh, then why worry about it?
But even when I was paying it before, I still have 20-minute showers. That's how long it takes me.
I only wash my hair once a week, so it doesn't get gross.
My hair can't, after 2 days, I can feel it. Like,
Oh.
yeah. I can't leave my hair unwashed.
Yeah, you can go about a week. If you go over a week, it starts to get a little greasy. But dry shampoo will fix that.
Yeah. Aveda has the best dry shampoo. It smells so fucking good.
I haven't tried it. Well, yeah, Gina, I ain't working out. Running your mouth on TikTok doesn't count. I can go back to the gym in 30 days. You bet your ass I'm counting it down.
I have a gym right here that I could use every day if I wanted to.
Oh, I wish.
There's everything I need. And it stinks.
I can't wait to go back to the gym. I never thought I'd ever say that. I was creeping my own Facebook yesterday, and I saw a video of me from 2017, and I was like, holy fuck, who was that heifer? I was a big girl. I was like, woof. I forgot about that.
I wasn't in that time.
It scared me.
Who is this?
I sent a
see if Jenny's watch partying.
Weird, baby. What's up, Ashley?
I sent a
Ashley,
screenshot.
how's it going?
What do you want, George?
I'm talking to Ashley. I'm actually very interested.
Anyway, I took a screenshot of that video and sent it to my group chat. with my like real life friends, and I was like, bro,
You got lucky. You're not blocked on this account. It's my backup.
if I ever look like that again, say something to my friends. Jeez, that was not good. I was like, holy fuck. I was probably 100 pounds heavier than I am right now.
Ooh. I don't know. After the age 35, it's just a blur for me. But I've never. It doesn't matter.
I'm aging like wine. I love it for me. Not like cheese.
Well, like, to be honest, nobody in their 30s should be looking washed up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Well, they shouldn't.
I'm very close to 40, Samantha.
By the time we're in our 30s, by the time we hit 40, we shouldn't look like an old hag. Like, that would be a misconception. Now I'm going to get in trouble for body shaming or age shaming.
I look better at 39 than I did when I was 30. I love that. I love it. Why is so much child addressing me?
I don't know, just to wear what? What are you
That
talking
George. He commented Ash.
We'll get rid of him with his 26 followers.
I don't hang out with kids on the internet, sorry. Not sorry. Oh. I needed a longer nap. Gina, I'm sorry that I didn't respond to your text right away. I fell asleep.
That's why I sleep like a fucking champ, because I don't nap and I don't think about napping.
After my drive today, I needed a nap. Drives like that, like
fuck, I would've
an
fallen
8-hour round
asleep.
trip, just
Would've fallen
wears me out.
Halfway home.
I do it a lot, so I'm pretty used to it, but because like to go watch her in Lloydminster, which I have to go again at the beginning of June,
Oh, well, that's
is 7 hours for me. Pardon?
good, though, that she gets to play again in the playoffs.
Oh, she's playing. Oh, that'll be for fastball for tearing weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's gonna play out at Grand Prairie and Edmonton. So she'll have a lot of ball on the go. I gotta do her NCSA profile this weekend. Where all the college scouts look for these kids.
Oh?
Yeah, Div 2 and lower can start approaching them now. Div 1 has to wait until they're in grade 11. So, gotta do that. Yeah, they'll set it up for you and stuff, and they have like all these like specialty things, but it's $5,000 American.
Yeah?
I have to sell my fucking hootenanny
Huh.
to pay for that one. So I'm just going to do it myself. I've looked at like what the other profiles are that are done by these professionals, quote unquote, and I'm like, I can fucking do that myself.
Okay, there.
My niece got his college scholarship for baseball or fastball. B's catching coach. He's got one of the kids he coaches is in Florida catching, and he did a side-by-side with her and my daughter is equivalent to a Div 1 catcher, college catcher. So he's pretty stoked. He's pretty excited about it. Fastball is the best. My daughter's a good hockey player, but she's a great ball player. What else is on the go? We got no drama tonight. I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do with my hands?
Oh, I don't know if there is drama. I started my live, and right when I started it, they said Jenny was live, so she's probably watch partying or something.
Hey, Jenny. Hope you have a miserable day. I have so much to do tomorrow, too. Whew. This weekend's going to be busy. Going to be a not very much TikTok weekend. I love it. I'm so tired. That nap, man, wasn't enough.
And go back to sleep. If your body wants to sleep, you must need it.
I'm thinking about it.
Huh?
It's Mickey Mantle, not Mikey Mantle. Yeah, I might. I'm just not spicy enough tonight, Samantha.
Who isn't? They've got to be somewhere. I never think that just because they're not here doesn't mean shit's not popping off somewhere.
Touche. No, Spotted's in here.
Yep, her and LB will be here to record and try and make me be a racist, deplorable human.
Well, I mean, what? How can they make you be those things?
Well, make me out to be shit. No, I'm not. What? Not here to quit.
She's not here to
You
record.
said that every single time that you are recording me, that you and your workers, as you call them, Spotted, are recording me. You've told me that lots. Don't pretend. And then she told me today, well, if you would quit blocking me, I wouldn't have to record you. And I said, what the fuck are you talking about?
Spotted's got FOMO.
Yes, for sure. White people can't be racist, Samantha. That's why you don't have to block me. Huh?
What? Hey?
Huh? What? Here we go. We just had to mention that we were getting tired and thinking about going to bed. In comes trouble.
Is she coming up?
I doubt it. I don't know. But I know that since Dosis leaked all of her own information, she has stayed right the fuck away from me.
I'm sure it's my fault.
No, it's not. It's because she leaked her information and then she tried to connect us together. And I told her to fuck off and she's never come back since.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's trying to ice me out or whatever she was trying to get. Nobody should be listening to her, she was saying.
But we should listen to Doses?
Nobody should listen to me. Holy fuck. You shouldn't. You're fucking crazy.
Well, yeah.
My sponsor, I'm like, yeah, people tell me I'm fucking delusional. He's like, yeah, Samantha, you're delusional at best when you don't get your own way.
I mean, probably.
No. So what's wrong with delusional?
Doses will lure you back. William Wallace. If Doses is saying you're the same as her, then she's called you a pass around. So
Don't say that ever again, please.
I said if she said that.
She.
If she said that, And she calls you a pass around. What does that make her? I'm just saying.
A narc, I think, is more like it.
Odds are.
Are we all wet? Did I mess up here?
Oh no. I think we're all pass arounds, is what Wheat Kings is saying. Speak for yourself, Wheat Kings.
Yeah, speak for yourself. Not all the fucking little hooers around here.
They just say I am. I'm over here like, sure, whatever you say, dog. Absolutely. If that helps you get through your day, then sure thing. Craving chocolate. Also, I haven't drank water in like 2 days, so I got a whole pitcher of water on the go.
Not me. I'm drinking Coca-Cola and coffee.
I drank a lot of Pepsi.
Skin.
I've been living on Pepsi and Red Bull. I need to chill out with that or I'm going to end up porky like it was in 2017.
I can't stand Red Bull. I think it's the grossest fucking drink ever.
I'm actually partial to the peach monsters now. Big fan, big fan.
Yes, this Anthony's in here, and he's not usually in my lives because I do keep him blocked on my main.
Sorry about
My conversation is about with talk of energy drinks. That wasn't very creative, AI.
Anthony joined.
Dosage Junior. It's Aminal. Hi, Aminal. It's funny that you want to be here. Like I said, you're blocked out of my lives. You're not usually welcome, but here you are. Bye.
That didn't last.
You don't have to. This isn't an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. He won't leave. We all know he won't leave.
No. Got to report to head office.
They're watching from the waiting room, telling him what to say. What does Spotted Turtle want? I always got to be ready to disconnect because you never know how traumatizing she'll be. What happened? What happened, Spotted? Was that by accident, Spotted? I did let you up, unless Crystal booted you down. Did you, Crystal? Got a request again.
Don't call people Officer Doofy. Bragg, I got mad.
Oh, this is on this account. Let's see. Just one sec. It's Spotted, quit pretending that you're trying to get up. What does it have to say for you to do what? What isn't checked? What are you talking about? Manage guests? Is it this manage guests one? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So Spotted isn't really trying to get up. She's just trying to pretend she is and that I'm booting her or something. Yeah, she's just trying to pretend that I'm booting her and muting her, I think. What are you trying to come in for? Jesus, TTS, for fuck's sakes. Oh, Jesus. Why did you have to say that? I used to love salmon and I've grown to hate it in the last year. I never even got to eat it.
TikTok really turned you off salmon.
Well, all of this talk about Spotted stealing it and putting it in pens and between her legs and everywhere else to get it is not how I like my salmon done.
Salmon scented panties. What? That's rough.
Blame it on TTS.
Yeah. I got something funny that happened. I would love to
What
hear
is
it.
it?
Oh, here, let's see. Just a second. I'll put it up on screen. Miss Dosa tagged me on this.
Glasses?
She tagged me. Oh.
Do you have glasses?
Oh, okay. Yeah, she tagged me on a post, and
Tell me
I don't
one.
think it went the way she thought it was gonna go.
Oh,
Yeah. So, let's see here. Hang on. There we go. That should be it. Oh, fuck, she's something else. Can you read it? It's the chats.
I'm reading it. There's a couple parts I can't see, but I'm trying to.
Yeah, the bottom part's like got the chat. Does it even count as stalking when you posted a public TikTok tutorial on how to look up your personal biz?
Oh, yeah.
Burn.
So she had made a post to you?
Yeah, well, I guess it was a post she tagged me in, and it was, yeah, up at the top it says, stalking is a crime. Then it says,
Oh.
God forbid I have hobbies. Yeah. And it was like this guy on there, whatever.
She tells on herself.
Yeah.
She hasn't been coming around me. She's hiding from me. I've never went so many days without seeing Dosis.
Oh. I wonder why.
I don't
Maybe
know.
she's-
I kind of like it. I kind of fucking enjoying it.
So peaceful.
Well, without the unnecessary fucking distraction.
Yeah.
So I was trying to get people to look somewhere else while their friends do shitty stuff.
Yeah. Is what's her name still on private? That Jenny?
Oh, she's live, I think somebody said.
Oh. 'Cause I thought she went private after.
I don't know what the fuck she's doing.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know if she was watch partying. Spotted said, I thought you said you were coming up, Spotted. Peaceful is underrated, Samantha. You said you were coming up here. You were trying to get in a box. What do you want?
Nice name. Don't block me, Samantha.
That's hilarious.
Hello, Spotted.
Okay.
Sorry, what did you say? Shay's stirring her cauldron.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to put. I washed my my deep fryer, so I was just trying to put it back together. I'll try now.
She's loading up the ankle breaker knife.
What do you mean the fuck? You came up, you didn't make a coherent sentence, and then you dipped.
She says she's going to find the guy in the park and sign his cast.
Did he get bail?
Yeah. You weren't dropped. There's only me and Crystal here, and we did not drop you. Quit lying for clips.
I'd like to hear more about her trouser salmon.
I don't have a whole shitload of mods. Nice try, Spotted.
Why are we not friends on here? Why do I follow you?
I wasn't following you either. Weird.
That is weird. What's TikTok doing? They're trying to break us up.
Doses is probably emailing them.
Yeah.
This is my backup. I'm not on my
People are
name.
trouble together. Can you please separate them?
Thank you.
She's stealing acquiring perfume. I might not ever eat
What?
salmon.
What are you our friends? What is wrong with this? This is weird.
No, I think I might not ever eat salmon again. It was
Oh,
never
just salmon.
But we're friends. We're friends.
So I think I'm over it.
Sorry?
I don't think I'm ever eating salmon again. I'm not. Once I make up my mind not to eat something, I'm just done with it forever. This is too much. I'll never be able to enjoy a nice piece of salmon and lemon and dill again because of this nonsense. All I'll be thinking of is it being in Spotted's Depends.
What do you like on your salmon? Fucking pubic hair and
You
diaper.
guys know too, like this is really bad, but she only steals that salmon for her dogs.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh wow, spoiled dogs.
yeah. Look, she's laughing. She loves